on. Okay. I think we're good to go. Just double check. Okay, yeah. Alright, we're gonna try Knuckles again. We'll try Knuckles again. Why doesn't this controller ever fucking work? Every damn time. And like, it just doesn't want to... It's like it needs to be set up every time I plug in the controller or I unplug another controller, then it just gets all mixed up. Alright, so last time we died on the final boss because it was just insane. So the strategy this time is pretty much the same thing, except the final boss I'm gonna have to be super duper cautious. We'll try to get as many 1-ups as we can, but ultimately, if I just am gonna keep on dying on that final boss, it really doesn't make any difference how many lives I have. Sometimes you can get inside of that little hole. There's like some rings and things in there. So I'm getting that juddery thing again. Like whenever I play this single player, like off the stream, I don't have any problems. But like whenever I'm streaming, it's like a little juddery. This is a hexa-core gaming laptop, so I don't know what the problem is. I've been playing Tetris 99 offline quite a bit. It's very good. Still a couple of issues with it, but it's a very good version of Tetris. There's a couple of control issues, but it's not a big deal. I might stream that. I've gotten 3rd place in that before, so I'm pretty good. If I do say so myself. Get 3 hits per cycle on this guy. Hold on a second. Just 1 second. Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. Hold on. I think something's fucking up on my end. Hold on. Something is fucking up on my end. Very annoying. Alright. Wait a minute. Okay. There we go. Something was fucking up on my end. Oh, there you are. Hey, Dragoon. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, I was wondering, like, there was, like, something fucking up on my chat. I can see you now. Sorry about that. I was like, what the fuck's going on? Hey, Chertka. I don't know what the hell was going on. Not dead, good to hear. Yeah, so we're doing, Sonic 2 Knuckles playthrough. Whoops. If that happens again, by the way, just post something on Discord. I leave Discord on. It doesn't happen often. In fact, I think this is the first time that's happened, where, like, for some reason the chat just fucked up. But yeah, if it happens again, just post something on Discord. Yeah, so we're doing this again. I don't have any new strats other than I gotta be a lot more cautious. Oops. Why doesn't he get up there? That's so weird. He can't climb up that. It's gonna be a little harder for me anyway, though, because I'm using the Xbox One controller, and this thing is not great. I did order a new controller, but they haven't shipped it yet. And it's supposed to come tomorrow. And I really hope it's good and works for everything. Because there's some stuff that only works with an Xbox controller for some reason. So I hope that's not the case. Just in the wrong hands, yeah. I'll see if I can ship it out to you. I can't guarantee that I will, but you know, I'll try. And that's assuming if the new controller is like a 100% replacement for my old controller. like I said, there might be some incompatibility. There's some stuff that only works with Xbox controllers. I don't know why. It's so stupid. I mean, you can get other controllers working, but then you gotta use like third-party apps and stuff, and it's just kind of annoying. But we'll see. Oh, come on. See, like, right there. That wasn't me, and I'm gonna die there. Oh, wow, I didn't die. Thank goodness. Am I gonna drown? Yeah. Well, that sucked. I was thinking about streaming Far Cry. Oh, come on. Oh, I didn't even know this was down here. This whole time. I don't usually suck this much, I promise. I need to concentrate. For some reason, I can't get through this part. Alright. Oh boy. X input. I think the new controller might be compatible with X input. I have to check. I know it works with D input, direct input shit. Yeah, see, like, sometimes he just lets go for no reason, like, these arbitrary places where they don't allow him to climb anymore. Alright, there we go. No, it's like, sometimes, like, even if the wall is just, like, normal, you can't climb. What the fuck? That wasn't me. I swear that was the controller. Like, sometimes the left D-pad doesn't work. There's places where I get that, Dragoon, but if you were paying attention, there was a place where I was climbing, where clearly it wasn't an issue of getting stuck. They just arbitrarily made him not climb anymore. Yeah, I was saying, I wanted to stream Far Cry 1. I was even thinking about doing it today, but then I was like, it's on short notice. So maybe next time we might do that. Arrows are annoying. Just gotta be kind of careful. I'm gonna try to get a couple of extra lives. really easy to get hit in Sonic 2. See, like, right there, like, I knew that was gonna happen, but I was trying to stay in the ball the whole time. Try and preempt that shit, but it happened anyway. I don't know if there's like a bug or something, because I just got speed up shoes and I'm not going any faster. Yeah, I found an extra life. I didn't even know it was down there. I find all kinds of new things on old games. So, Aquatic Ruin Zone is kind of the water level of Sonic 2, but it's not a full water level, and you can avoid going into the water completely as long as you stick to the top path, so that's what's good about it. See, like right there, you can't climb that, even though he really should be able to. And I get hit there. Yeah, right here. What the fuck? Like, for some reason, they arbitrarily don't let you go that way. Okay. If you ever watched that stupid cartoon in the 90s, I think it was called The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. It had Grounder as one of the enemies, and it had the chicken guy. I forgot the name of the chicken guy. Yeah, let's go this way, why not? It goes underwater, but I'm all about doing new things. Yeah, it has the chicken guy and Grounder. So Grounder is the enemy with the drills on his arms. For some reason he won't fly over there. What the fuck is he doing? This game, like, it's so arbitrary in what you can't do sometimes. Much harder with Knuckles. Sadam was good, but that's just based on memories. I haven't watched it since I was a kid. I could probably watch it on YouTube. Unfortunately, some cartoons that I watched when I was a kid just... They were never good, but like when you're a kid, you don't care. Like, I remember Voltron. I watched Voltron and I loved Voltron, but the reason why I loved it was because it was a giant robot that looked cool, not because the show was actually good. As an adult, I actually decided to watch the original, which is Go Lion, and you can watch that on like Crunchyroll and stuff like that. So it's uncensored and subtitled and everything. So it's better than the English version, the American version, which was heavily censored, and the storyline was all jumbled up because they mixed it up with another anime. But even then, it's not good. it's literally the same thing over and over again, you know, like they get tricked by the bad guys. The bad guys get into the castle, kill people, and then they let loose one of the road beasts, and then Go Lion, aka Voltron, has to go and kill it. Rinse and repeat every time. So, my point is that if I watched Sadam again, it's a good chance I won't like it. But we'll see. There was a Sonic the Hedgehog comic book made by Archie, which was based on the Sadam cartoon. It used all the characters from the Sadam SatAM cartoon, and also added some new characters. The thing that annoyed me about the SatAM cartoon was back then I was a big Tails fan, and SatAM didn't have a lot of Tails. Season 2 added more Tails, but for some reason, Season 1 focused more on the new characters, and I hated that. You know, it's like, Tails is my favorite character, and you guys are fucking him. Now as an adult, I don't like Tails, mostly because they fucked his character in the Sonic Adventure series and everything else. The other thing that annoyed me about SatAM was it didn't have Knuckles at all, or Metal Sonic, or any of the cool characters from the video games, the later video games, even though they had been out by the time SatAM was around. But now as an adult, I probably would like it more, is my guess. Because I'm just so jaded by all the garbage that Sega has done to Sonic. And all those shitty cartoons and things. Like Sonic Boom. Ugh. My buddy Luke told me it's good, but it looks so stupid. How many times have I played this game? You know, unfortunately, I can't really give you a good estimate because this game to me is like one of those games, you know, it's one of my childhood games. So like when you're a kid, you know, when you play a game over and over again, you know, you don't keep track of it. You just know that you played it a lot. You know, games that you play as an adult, ironically enough, you can keep track of better because you don't play them that much, right? I can tell you, like, Ocarina of Time is an amazing game, but I beat it a grand total of maybe like 4 times. You know, so not that much. I think it's 4 times, let me think. I beat it once, back in the day, then I beat it on stream, then I beat 3D version, and I think I beat it one more time before. We'll just call it an even 4. So yeah, it's like around 3 or 4 times I beat Ocarina of Time. So something like that. You know, I could keep track of Link to the Past twice, but game like Sonic, can't keep track because there was just so many. But in all fairness, when I was a kid, just like you with Turrican too, yeah. Like when you're a kid, you just, because you don't have a lot of games as a kid, you know? You only have like a handful of games, so you just keep playing them over and over again. But in all fairness, as a kid, we mostly just used the level select cheat. You know, there's a level select cheat for this game. So instead of playing it from the beginning, you would just use the level select and then go to your favorite levels all the time, you know, because like what's the point in playing it from the beginning every single time? Sonic 1 and 2 didn't have a save game feature, so that's what why can't I think? Why can't I express myself coherently? Sonic 3 had a save game feature, so you could go to any level that you've already beaten, and that was a really cool feature, but Sonic 1 and 2 didn't have that. So we would just go to our favorite levels using the level select cheat, most of the time. Back in the day, using cheat codes was like a thing. These days, I can't even. Motherfucker. I have like very little interest in any kind of cheat codes for games. Like most games these days don't even have cheat codes. But even for like the classic games that I might play, like I wouldn't be really interested in any of the cheats they have. You know what I'm saying? Because like when you play a game now, you play from the beginning and you try to beat it. That's kind of the point. Yeah, I had some friends who had a ton of games too. I was jealous of them. There was always like 1 or 2 kids on the block who had like every single video game system ever made and like a huge amount of games. And they weren't rich though. Like they just had parents who either liked games themselves or didn't mind their kids having a ton of games. Like, my parents were not like that. In fact, they didn't buy us any games when I was a kid. I talked about this a couple of times before, but like, me and my sister, we would have to save up our own money to buy games. You know, we would have to do chores around the house, and then like we got paid $1. We got paid $1, so like we would save up and eventually get close enough to it. Yep. On this level, so this part doesn't make any sense. The lava arbitrarily is just suspended without flowing through the pipes and shit. The tunnels. This level has that Loch Ness Monster robot. It looks pretty cool, but it's, I don't know, the placement for it is really bizarre. Because you usually can just avoid it. It's never like an obstacle. Luckily in Sonic Mania they used that enemy again in Lava Reef Zone, and they have better enemy placement in that game. So one of the things I loved the most about Sonic 2 was, if you look at this background, I mean, look at all those clouds there, that parallax scrolling, which gives that illusion of depth. It's so cool. Sonic 1 did not have this, at least not to this extent. Maybe had a little bit of parallax, not a lot. Not like this, like where you have so many different layers of background shit, all scrolling at different speeds. Like, it gives that illusion that you're really high up in the mountains and shit. Yeah, the body's left over. The whole thing doesn't die because it needs to give you a platform so you can jump on it and keep going. See, like right there, that's a good example of the Loch Ness Monster not having like a good placement. You can just avoid it. Like, it's, what is it pointing at? It's just really horrible placement. At pirated games, yeah. Computers you could pirate games for very easily. You know, I didn't have a C64. That was more of a Europe thing. But we did have IBM computers. We had lots of them. Because my dad's work. And yeah, every single game I had on that was pirated because my dad just got it from friends at work. So that was common. On consoles, of course, piracy was virtually impossible. I mean, really, the only way to get a pirated game was like to find some pirate cart and pay for it in some weird black market, I guess. But I have no idea where you would buy it from. And even then, like, I mean, you're paying for it anyways, so what difference does it make? They might give you like a little discount, but it doesn't seem like it's worth it to me. Ah, need 2 more. Watch me, like, I don't think there's anything left, is there? It might be. Well, I mean, it's not even the unlicensed carts. Like, I think there were, like, legit pirate carts. I don't know too much about them. But I think they existed. Okay, here we go. There we go. Like, you could get, like, a pirated version of, like, let's say, Mario 3 for the NES. I mean, you had unlicensed games like Tengen, Tetris, and stuff like that. But I think there were pirated carts of, like, real, like, licensed games. But, like I said, I don't know too much about it. Maybe there... I don't know. We're gonna have to take a hit. Damn it! I was hoping to kill it. There we go. One of the cool things about the C64 was it had a tape drive, like cassette tape drives, and you could easily pirate games using that thing because, like, as long as you had the audio recording of it, all you had to do was just play it and record it on another tape. So it's crazy. But yeah, I never owned a tape drive, a cassette tape drive. I heard of them, and it was weird to us because, like, in America, you know, like I said, C64 was not a big thing. It did exist, but it wasn't big. IBM was big, and there was never any cassette tape drive for the IBM. I believe the IBM 5150 did have a port for a cassette tape drive, but it didn't have, Hey, Tomboy! Tomboy's in the house! It didn't have a cassette tape drive, so it's weird. Like, you know, it had a cassette tape port, but no cassette tape drive. And then after the 5150, they just immediately discontinued it. How you doing, Tomboy? We're gonna try beat this thing this time. Yeah, the data set, that's what they called it. Okay, so this level, by the way, this level has a bottomless pit in it, right? And you don't want to go in the bottomless pit because it's going to kill your ass. Can't remember if it's on Act 1 or Act 2. It might be... I guess we'll find out in a sec. I think it's on Act 2. It has to be on Act 2, right? No, it's this one, I think. This is the bottomless pit. Well, actually, it has a bottom, but spikes at the bottom. And, yeah, if you fall down this thing, you're gonna die. However, on the Android version of Sonic 2, that pit... Oh, it's on Act 2? Okay, never mind. Okay, whichever pit it is. If you fall down the pit in the Android version, it takes you to Hidden Palace Zone. So that's really awesome. Good, just got up late. Just woke up. In California, it must be 12 o'clock over there, right? 12:36. I see. Have you been playing any games these days, Tomboy? Yeah, his name is Christian Whitehead, and he is a huge Sonic fan, and that's what I was talking about this a lot when I was streaming Sonic 3, is that if you want good Sonic games, they have to be made by real Sonic fans, not noobs. I won't go through the whole rant that I had about it, because it was quite lengthy. I'll refer you to the Sonic 3 VOD if you want to hear my whole rant about how I'm sick and tired of fucking noobs developing Sonic games because they're ruining Sonic. But yeah, Christian Whitehead is no noob. He's a big ass fan, and that's why Sonic Mania was so great. Played Link's Awakening the other day, getting pumped up for the remake on the Switch. Whoops, what am I doing? I'm trying to read the chat and play at the same time, not a good combination. Did the fans ever restore Tails that got so fucked up beyond recognition? Well, he's perfectly fine in Sonic Mania. I don't have a beef with them there. So I guess the answer is yes. And they also brought in a couple of new characters in Sonic Mania. Mighty the Armadillo, who made his debut in the Sonic arcade game. And Ray the Flying Squirrel as well. He was also in the arcade game. Mighty made another appearance in Knuckles Chaotix, which is a game that I think is really underrated in a way. Maybe I shouldn't use the word underrated. It's a very different kind of game that some people don't like, but I like it. I think the new characters are great. Mighty is better for newbies because he can jump on spikes and stuff and not take any damage, and he can also do this like down thrust attack. Whereas Ray the Flying Squirrel is better for like speedrunners. Might not get the remake. Why is that? You don't like the graphics? I thought the remake looks really good. I was so glad that they decided not to put it on the 3DS and decided to go with the Switch instead, because they can make the graphics better. You know, if they put it on the 3DS, the graphics won't be as nice, the resolution won't be as nice, and I thought the resolution and stuff looks really good on the Switch for that game. At least in the videos, as far as I can tell. Hopefully it will be in 1080p. I did play Yoshi's Crafted World, and it looks good, but I don't think that game's running in 1080p. I'm about like 85%, 95% sure that game is not running in 1080p, but it still looks good. You know, that's the thing about widescreen resolutions. Unless, if it's not running in 1080p, it doesn't look good. I don't really know why, because like there's a whole bunch of 4:3 resolutions that actually look pretty good, you know, they don't look blurry and shitty. You know, like in their, like basically anything better than like 800 by 600 in 4:3 looks good. We can play Knuckles in Sonic 1? Not officially. There's hacks that let you do it. For some reason, the lock-on technology doesn't work with Sonic 1. I don't really know why. I guess they couldn't get it working right. Or they just didn't have time or didn't care to do it. I might explore what? By the way, Oil Ocean is one of the levels that you can play in Sonic Mania. The remix music, which sounds so good. And then we better get this extra ring here. What game are you talking about, Dragoon? Think the GB version is fine as it is already. I don't like it when game designers make enhanced remakes on NES, SNES, and Game Boy games. Really? So, what about the Pokemon remakes, though? You don't like those either? Whoops. Damn it! I didn't mean to do this, but alright, let's do it anyway. Sonic 1 hacks with so that you can play as Knuckles in it? Yeah, we could try that one day. I don't think I've ever tried it before. I used to be able to do all these special stages, but I can't do them anymore. Knuckles' head in this looks like unusually flat for some reason. Whoops. Alright, I'm gonna have to concentrate here a little bit. You gotta memorize the positions of the rings, and I still memorize some of them, at least for the first special stage I have them memorized. The other ones I can't remember that well. Link to the Past is almost perfect game, as it is, so no remake for you then, Tricky Boy. white edges. He's like Flat Top from that movie, Dick Tracy. His head is like really flat in the special stages for some reason. Don't mind Pokemon. Insect Super Games, don't mind either because the 3D graphics look awkward. So you like the remakes for the Pokemon game, so you like Fire Red and Leaf Green and all that. Interestingly enough, they call it Leaf Green, but there was never Pokemon Green or Pocket Monsters Green was never released in America. Like the green version, I mean, was never released in America. It's we got red and blue instead of. I think in Japan they got Pocket Monsters red and green, but they didn't have a blue version. Not that like there's any like material difference. I mean, it's the same thing. It's just different name. Oh, they did get blue? But we never got green. I mean, not that it matters, like I said. I remember when I was younger and I was like researching all this stuff, I saw there was like Pocket Monsters Green. I was like, what the fuck is this? And I downloaded the ROM and it's the same shit. Like, there's nothing like different about it. It's just the name. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? I just fucked up big time. I'm in a place I'm not supposed to be in. How the fuck do I get out of here? I fucked up epically. Is there a way to kind of? There's probably some. Oh no. What do I do? Let's see. Oh well. I was trying to zip through that. I couldn't. He doesn't jump high enough. Let's see. Well, as for me, I'm really looking forward to the Link's Awakening remake. Oh, Blue was released later in Japan to fix glitches. So basically, Blue to them was yellow for us, I guess. Whoops. Except, like, yellow is a very different version. Like, yellow was, like, in some ways even worse. Like, I know they added, like, a lot of improvements and stuff, but they force you to have Pikachu as the starter, and he won't evolve. He refuses to evolve. Oh, it was released? Okay. Yeah, Yellow made some improvements. Like, I know they improved the multiplayer by having certain kinds of, like, arenas where there's, like, a level limit, which kind of makes it interesting. Kind of mixes it up, prevents you from using really OP Pokemon in battles. Especially back then, that was important because Mewtwo was so overpowered. Which he should be. Mewtwo's awesome. Jolteon, yeah. Jolteon is probably the best electric Pokemon in Gen 1. Although, I think Zapdos is even better. Wouldn't you agree that Zapdos is the superior Pokemon to Jolteon? And then there was Articuno, who I loved, because he looked so cool. And Ice was pretty powerful in Gen 1, not defensively, but offensively. And Articuno was fast, so he could get off his, like, big attack right away and then fuck everybody. Moltres... he was missing an attack. I don't think he could do Flamethrower. Stats, yeah, it's all about the stats? Yeah, Moltres is widely considered to be like the worst legendary of all time. Then they like improved him. They gave us like an improved version with Ho-Oh, which they teased in the first episode of Pokemon. And they're like, look at this awesome Pokemon. You guys don't even know what it is, and that was Ho-Oh. But then when the Gen 2 Pokemon came out, it turned out Lugia was even better than Ho-Oh. Like, no one gave a fuck about a Ho-Oh compared to Lugia. It's like, Lugia was basically the bird version of Mewtwo. And like, Lugia was so good that they decided to clone him as Latios and Latias. Which are, they look so similar. They're different typing, but it's like, when I first saw those losers, I was like, what the fuck? Like, these guys are like retarded versions of Lugia, let's be honest. Like, they don't look as good. But they were the cool psychic dragon type, even though they don't look like dragons. They look like a retarded version of Lugia. There's so many dragon-type Pokemon that don't look like dragons. And the ones that do look like dragons are not dragons. Like Charizard, he's not a dragon unless like you count his Mega Evolution. Bouncing all over the place. Okay, we're pretty close to the boss. Moltres is good, same with Ho-Oh. Lugia isn't that powerful, only good with defense and special defense. How dare I diss Latios and Latias, bro? But come on, you gotta admit that they look too similar to Lugia, right? I mean, don't you think their design is just too similar? It's like the guy who designed them was like, Lugia looks so cool, we gotta make like another one that looks kinda like Lugia. I mean, even the name sounds similar. You know? This boss is kinda like the boss from the last level, except easier. Because like you can go in the ocean and not die. I hate it when it does that ground attack. There we go. Just 2 cycles. You don't think Latios and Latias look like Lugia, really? You don't see any resemblance. I remember when I first saw them, that's what they looked like. I mean, I would have liked them more if they looked, I don't know, a little bit different. Gen 3 had some cool looking Pokemon though. I like Groudon. He's actually my favorite Pokemon. And Primal Groudon's really cool. Because I really liked fire typing when I was a kid. I shouldn't really say it when I was a kid. I was still in high school when Pokemon first came out. But anyway, yeah, when I first, when Gen 1 was around, let's say. Whoa, I almost got fucked. Latios is the shit. Latios is better than Latias, I'll say that much, yeah. And when I played Omega Ruby, I definitely had Latios on my team. So, he is a good Pokemon. Just criticizing the looks, that's all. And if Lugia didn't exist, I probably would like the way they look. But anyway, Primal Groudon, yeah, he's my favorite. Because they actually made a fire type that doesn't suck. Like, he is fire ground, which is really good offensively. And he has a really good ability that boosts his fire attacks, makes him immune to water, and lets him do Solar Beam in one turn. Like, it's just so incredibly good. Like, someone at Game Freak actually has a brain and made a really good Pokemon with Groudon. That was actually the reason why I played Omega Ruby. I really wanted to try out that Primal Groudon. And it was a good game. The original Gen 3 I didn't like. I tried playing the original Gen 3, and like it just bored the hell out of me for some reason. But yeah, I'm talking about Pokemon a lot for some reason. I should probably stream one of those games. I kind of want to. It'd be fun. It'd be fun to stream. It would be fun to play. I don't know how fun it would be to watch, though. Honestly, Pokemon is basically like Earthbound, except with a fun battle system. Oh shit. Oh shit. I think we're okay. Yeah, we're fine. Or not. I knew we were close to the end, but I didn't know how close to the end we were. Alright. So yeah, Metropolis Zone. This has 3 acts. At the time, I didn't know why. Apparently, it has to do with the removal of a zone. And like that zone was just reworked into the 3rd act of Metropolis Zone or something like that. Something like that. Ah, slicers. No matter how many times you play this game, you'll always get hit by the slicers. Wouldn't teach Groudon Solar Beam because it's good with attack, not special attack. Teach Kyogre Thunder because of the ability to summon rain, and Thunder will always strike when it's raining. Yeah, but it needs some way of dealing with water Pokemon, though. I just use Solar Beam to kill water Pokemon. That's all. Like, I don't know how that would work competitively, but in the single player, it works well because he's totally immune to water. So he actually becomes a good beat stick for water Pokemon. And like, what can water Pokemon do against him? Usually water Pokemon have ice to deal with grass types. Some kind of ice move, but ice won't work against fire. So, it's good. Oh shit. No! Ah! I can't believe that. Am I at the beginning of the level? What the fuck? I didn't get a single checkpoint. Whoops. Ah. You motherfucker, come on. Stop fucking me. Let's see, can we go up this way? I think we can go up this way. Probably wasn't a good idea to go this way. Whoa! That was close. I don't want to get hit by those spikes. There's so many things that are annoying in this level. I think the music for this level is great. The background is kind of bland compared to the other levels, though. And there's so many things that can kill you in this. This level was remade or reworked in Sonic 4. They called it Mad Gear Zone, I think. A very similar level. Has a few new gimmicks, though. A few things to spice it up. Speaking of Sonic 4, I don't think we ever streamed Sonic 4 Episode 2, right? Yeah, I think we did Episode 1, but not Episode 2. So we gotta do Episode 2 one day. Totally forgot about that one. You can't run from that fucker! You can't run! Asshole. Yeah, fuck. Okay, we didn't. Okay, so then we gotta do that one day. Rumor has it that there was gonna be an Episode 3, but Episode 2 didn't do so well. Like I said, Sonic 4 is not a bad game, it shouldn't have been called Sonic 4, because it's just remixed versions of older Sonic games and they changed the physics. And people didn't like that. But they weren't bad. And especially at the time, compared to all the crap that was out there, they were so much better. I'm telling ya. You know, compare Sonic 4 to Sonic 06 or Shadow the Hedgehog. And honestly, Sonic Unleashed HD was garbage too. So. What the fuck? Ugh. So he wants me to climb up this way. Yeah, so Episode 3 would have had Knuckles in it. You know, they were trying to emulate the progression of Sonic 1, 2, and 3, each one having a new character in it. So they would have had Knuckles in it, but it's not meant to be. But I got an idea of what they should do. They should rename Sonic 4 to Sonic Remix or something like that. And then give us Episode 3. And then everyone's happy. And then we can get a real Sonic 4. And Christian Whitehead can make it. I think that's a great idea if I do say so myself. Sega should hire me. I can just come up with brilliant ideas for them. Fuckers. They can't come up with any ideas of their own. Hey, I didn't get hit by that asshole. Oh! Forgot about this fucking thing. I think you can do like a little bit of a zip using those pistons. Oh, come on. See, it's like cheap shit like that that I fucking hate. Like, that, it's unfair, you know? Like, how would you know about that shit? You know? Even when you know that they're there, you still hit it. I've been playing this game since I was a kid, and I'm still hitting that shit. Okay, let's see. Turn down that. And then turn myself up a little bit. How's that? Is that better? I can do like a testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How's it? How do I sound? Get up there. Oh, come on! I don't believe this shit. I'm gonna go this way. That's good? Okay. Oh boy. Oh, congratulations. Yeah, Sundred looks cool. I beat Death's Gambit recently. I announced the news on Discord. Yeah, I'm sorry that we didn't beat it on stream, but there were issues. There were issues that I wasn't too pleased with streaming it. And I was having more fun playing it offline anyway, so I just decided to go for it. But we'll stream it again one day, because it's a great game. And I would love to play it again with a different build. I beat it with a strength build, because, I don't know why, because it wasn't... Strength build is not good on that game. So I played it, I beat it even with a disadvantage. I can't remember how long it took exactly. But it was a pretty good length. Like, for a Metroidvania game, like, pretty long. Like, maybe a little less than, like, maybe 15 hours, maybe like 17 hours, something like that. It was definitely more than 10. But yeah. I just figured, like, you know, we ought to be streaming different kinds of games. It's a great game, but maybe not necessarily the best game to stream. Ah, jeez, this part is insane. Come on. Just bad. Okay. But at least we got this. Yeah. Having a gimp jump makes this game so much harder. You guys have no idea. It's so much harder without the right jumping utilities. What happened? Lava burned my ass? Yeah. It did kind of burnify my asshole. At first you were disappointed with Sundred? Whoa. Hold on. Ah, okay. First disappointed by Sundred because expected something different. 3 to 5 hours, skepticism turned to love. Nice. See, that's kind of like how Death's Gambit is, except I would say that game is good right from the start. It's just the graphics make you think it should play like whatever that game is. You know what I'm talking about. What's the name of that game? Dead Cells. Dead Cells. And even the names are kind of similar. But Death's Gambit is not a Metroidvania game. It has more in common. I'm gonna take a hit here no matter what. Like, it's so stupid. Enemy placement is so bad. And there's a bottomless pit under here. Yeah, Death's Gambit is a 2D Dark Souls game. That's what that is. Ah! Shouldn't have. Yeah, I never played Sultan Sanctuary, but I'm pretty... That's like a 2D Dark Souls game. Yeah, Death's Gambit has a lot more in common with Dark Souls than it does with any... God damn it! Okay, good. I can't hit him because otherwise... God damn it! We're running out of lives. This is not good. This is not looking good, guys. Is there no timing in this fucking thing? I can't do this. Fucking hell. I fucking hate this boss with Knuckles. He can't jump worth a damn. How do you play it safe? Does he stop doing that shit? There's never a safe point to attack him though. See, like no matter what I do, he's just gonna come down like that. How am I supposed to do it? Ugh. You have to be able to recover your ring, otherwise you're fucked. Oh man, the controller's not working! Like, he was just standing there. Well, I don't think we're gonna be able to beat this game, guys. What can I say? Knuckles sucks. Unbelievable. I'm dead. I don't know how else you get through it, other than tanking. Tanking the hit with... Like, I don't know the intended way of killing him with Knuckles. Because you can't jump over his fucking ass without taking hits. And my controller's not functioning correctly. The D-pad's not working. It's like beginning to crap out. Okay. Okay, we can beat it. It's fucking bullshit, man. Such bullshit. Alright, we're gonna have to try to do the special stages. Just to get the continues. Because we're really low on lives. Next is gonna be Sky Chase, so we can't get anything there, but Wing Fortress, we can at least get one, maybe. sucks. He sucks ass. He sucks major ass. He sucks. He sucks. You like my song? Whoops. Oh man! Oh man! What am I doing? I'm not doing anything, it's this controller. Alright, there we go. You can't recover. Oh man. Oh boy. Recovering rings when you get hit is so bad. Okay, they're gonna come fast. Okay. Okay, we're alright. Oh boy. Can't wait until I get my new controller. Hopefully it's good. If it's not good, I'm gonna return it. I'm tired of garbage. You know? Like, I've bought so many controllers, I'm so sick of it. Okay, you can get 50 rings here pretty easily. Back in the day when we would use level select and the supersonic cheat, this is where we would go to test it out, because you can get 50 rings very easily. See, there, I got it already. In order to go to special stage, you have to get 50 rings and then jump into the thing. Shortcut here. Yeah. You can just go right through it. Just do this slow because I don't want to fuck up. There's an extra life up here. The speed up shoes are kind of useless here because like we're flying and... Oh, I forgot. He can't reach up there, can he? Oh, good. I was afraid I couldn't get that. Alright, that helps a little bit. Let's see if I can do the second one. I don't know if I can. You don't have to get the Chaos Emerald in order to get the continue. I think you just need to get enough rings. Damn it. The left button's not working! Ugh. It's not working, man. It's not working. Oh, I got it. Whew. I'm using the Xbox One controller. I'm really disappointed with this controller. At first it was good, but slowly the D-pad, the left button on the D-pads, it doesn't register all the time. It drops the input. The face buttons are sticky, and even the D-pad just in general is not as precise as a PS4 DualShock 4 gamepad. Thank you, Chertka. Well, I missed a 1-up by taking a hit there. maybe get another 50. There's another one up there, but I don't know if I can get it. Maybe I can fly up there, glide. Contrary to popular belief, Knuckles does not fly. He glides. Big difference. Ray the flying squirrel, he can soar. There's a difference between gliding and soaring. Dragoon, do you know what the difference is between gliding and soaring? We're gonna be able to do this! Alright, just made it. Okay. What's the difference between gliding and soaring, Dragoon? Go look it up. I'll tell you in a second. Hold on. See how difficult this shit is? If you hit any of those mines, you lose at least 10 rings, maybe more. Did I get it? Oh wow, I did it. Whew. Okay. We're getting something. Alright, so soaring means, this is a kind of a good opportunity to explain soaring. Soaring means, you gain altitude due to warm updrafts, warm currents that produce updrafts. If you play Zelda Breath of the Wild, you can soar in that game with your glider. You can burn things, burn trees and grass and stuff, and it'll create an updraft, which is pretty cool. And then you can soar with it, gain altitude. Ray, the flying squirrel, he gains altitude not through updrafts, but through his momentum. I'm not entirely sure if it's realistic, his movement, but it's more accurate to call what he does soaring rather than gliding. Alright. Let's see if we can do this one. I doubt it. Yeah, like, there was a time when I could do all of these, but I haven't done them in a long time. Don't have them memorized, and you need to memorize these things if you want to do them. Whoa! Barely made it. No! Damn it. No! No! Did too soon. Too soon. Go, get over there! I need one more! Okay. I don't know if I can do it. We need like 50. It's not enough. It's not enough. But I didn't even hit anything in that. You can't take one hit in this fucking special stage. Maybe we still got the continue though, I don't know. We're gonna have to take this slow. See, you see that delay between when I can collect rings and when I lose them? It's insane. Give me the fucking ring. I can't do it. Fuck. Okay, good. First try, that's a really good attempt. I think last time I did this, I lost, like, so many lives. There's one life over here. Alright, Death Egg Zone. Yeah, like that. Warm-up drafts. Red Hot Ride, yeah. They got that in that too. Warm-up drafts, you gain altitude using a glider. Or something like a glider. Yep. All those balloons. When I first played that level, it was very difficult. Alright, 6 lives and maybe like 2, maybe 3 continues, right? 3 or 4. Who knows, maybe we can do it on the first try. So... you can do 3 times there, I think. Okay, good. There's a glitch with this guy, though. Normally you can hit him even when he's walking, but he doesn't jump high enough, so we gotta be slow. Can someone look up how many times we have to hit him? Damn it. I think it's like 12 or something. Okay. Damn it. That was close. Using a D-pad that doesn't work on this boss is fucking stupid. He just sucks. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna use the analog stick because this is just gonna make me enraged unless I have controls that work. Okay, we're gonna use the analog stick instead of the D-pad. Even though I don't like using the analog stick, at least it works. What the fuck?! See, you see that? I'm not pushing anything. I'm not touching anything. What is going on? Wait. It's not working. The controller's not working. Why? Hold on. Oh, I think the batteries are dead. Hold on. Wait a minute, I gotta replace the batteries. Oh boy. Just had to happen. Can you guys hear me? You know, it just had to happen on the final boss. You know? Like, it couldn't, the power couldn't be drained at any other time. It had to happen on the final boss. Okay, it should be okay now. I couldn't pause it because the controller wasn't working. You can only pause it if the controller's working. Why do I keep doing that? I went too far. Looks like we have 5 continues. It might be 6 because I think it counts 0 as a continue as well. Damn it. Maybe I should use the D-pad. I don't know. I don't know. He just sucks. It's like you need like a frame perfect input. was close. I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna change it to D-pad again. Because the analog stick's not working out. Oh boy. Damn it! I went too far to the right. Yikes! Fucked up. Okay. Hit it when it crash lands. We'll see. So don't hit him anytime when he's in the neutral position, you think? It's just... It'll be long and grindy, but we're running out of options, so... Oh boy. Jeez, we're running out. So, yeah, let's use your suggestion, Tomboy. It's the only way to be consistent, right? I seem to recall there was a glitch where I would pass right through him anyway instead of bouncing off, but we'll see. Like when he does that crouching thing. Just doesn't get high enough. That was close. Is anyone keeping track of how many hits we got? Someone keep track, please. Four. Okay, he's coming. What are we up to now? I almost missed it. I almost missed that one. Ho-ho, motherfucker! Oh, man. Fuck Knuckles. Fuck that guy. Thank you, Dragoon. Why does Tails give a fuck about Knuckles, though? He's like looking up thinking, is he dead? Since when are they bros anyway? It's too bad he couldn't have had like a custom ending. Well, not in this game anyway. Would have been nice. Like the only difference is like those flickies are red instead of blue, or if you play as Tails, they're orange. Thank you, Chertka. All that just for that one still image there. Damn it! Let's see. Took us about an hour and a half to beat it. Jeez. Fucking hard. I mean, this game is already pretty challenging for newcomers, but like playing it with Knuckles is damn near impossible. Maybe one day. What do you guys think we should stream next? Should we do Sonic 4 Episode 2? Should we do Far Cry? Or maybe we should do like a Pokemon game. Kinda like, I almost want to play a Pokemon game because that might be kinda cool. Dragoon wants Sonic. What about you, Turkey Boy? Sonic 4 Episode 2, so that's 2 votes for it. I'm just curious what Chertka thinks. Maybe Turkey Boy doesn't have an opinion. Tomorrow is Tuesday. I might have something going on tomorrow, but maybe not. We'll see. Far Cry or Super Electronic Super Joy. Oh yeah, I did get that game. Alright, so maybe if we stream tomorrow, looks like Sonic 4 wins. We'll do that, and then after that... Oh, you have school on Tuesday anyway? Okay. So that works out. When do you think you might be free, Tomboy? You have a huge delay today? Yeah. Big delay, I guess. Sometimes refreshing helps. Thursday and Saturday, so Wednesday you should be good to go. Look at this. Knuckles the Echidna in Sonic the Hedgehog 2. That's Echidna, not Echidna. When I was a kid, I pronounced it Echidna. It's Echidna. 4 6-hour game? Okay. Alright, so if we stream tomorrow, we'll do Far Cry. But I might be busy tomorrow, so... Wednesday we'll stream Sonic 4 Episode 2. And then we'll do Far Cry, beat Far Cry, and then we'll do Electronic Super Joy after that. Weekends you're free? Okay, cool. Alright, so that's it for tonight. I am really glad I finally got to beat this. I have beaten this before with Knuckles, but it was a long time ago and I never had any proof of it. So now I got the proof that I can do it. And it's really good. Since the first time we played this, I had like a bajillion lives and I lost them all and got a game over. So I didn't actually think I could do it, so I'm really glad about that. Alright, so that's it for tonight. I want to thank everyone for streaming with me. Thank you so much. And like I said, check Discord for whether or not we'll stream tomorrow. If we do, it'll be Far Cry. And Wednesday we'll do Sonic 4 Episode 2. So have a good night. Bye.